Hello everyone, this is Get0422 bringing you another video. Now this type of video I don't typically do, but I hope that you guys enjoy it. Now let us get started. Also, a quick heads up, I will be opening 1,000 plus packs this coming March 1st. I hope to see you there. If the date has already passed, check out the video on screen. Otherwise, let's continue on with the video. Now the first thing I'll be going over is my decks I built on Japan server for set 13 back in December. Now I hope that Global finds this useful in the coming set. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section below. I'll make sure to respond as quick as possible. But the first deck I will show you is the one I've been going on ladder in the JP server, which is this, which is the 4 Arena, 4 of the Silverthorn PG 110k attacker, and then the 4 Anna. Then we got the 4 Dragon, I run 2 of the 10k and 3 of the Lion, and then 4 Marisica, which is the main comboer of the deck. And then we got 4 Lugia reverse here and 4 normal Lugia, and then we run 1 12k grade 3 attacker. We do not run Alice in this, and it seems to be working perfectly fine, as Alice is not a main focus of this. It's mostly Marisica or Lugia reverse or the Barking Lion from one of Lugia's skills, or Anna. That typically that's where all your counterblast goes, so there's no reason to use Alice, as you typically will have other ways to counterblast. Now this is just one of my decks. The next deck I haven't tested, but I feel it can work, and I'll be testing it over the course of the following month of this video, and there could be a follow-up video on other stuff. But the first of this is my Fortress hybrid Lugia reverse build that I want to test out. The main purpose of this is to be soul charging the grade 0 to put in the Fortress. So that's pretty much what you'll do. Either use trapezes to put the Fortress from hand into the soul, or the grade 0 from hand into soul, and then use something like Alice or normal Lugia. So you can either go full Lugia 4 and then 1 this. The inner helps filter out the other grade 2, so you can use Marisica still. So this is a deck I'm going to be testing out during December. If you'd like to try it for yourself, I feel this deck can work. There might be some grade 3s you might want to change about, but I feel this deck can work for you. Now the next deck I pretty much use on Global at the moment, minus the new cards that come out in set 10. But the new cards that pretty much got added were the 12k attacker for Silverthorns instead of Crimson Beast Tamer, and then I have 4 of Lugia reverse instead of 4 Lugia. I now just have full Silverthorn as the grade 3, so we can try to get what's the new Lugia version and get a change of pace. We'll see how this goes, but I at least want to show you this deck so you at least had it to go off of. Now the next deck is just for you if you do not purely like Silverthorn, but I want to show it to you guys so you can at least test out for yourself. This just is pure beat stick break ride. This has been slightly updated, as you can see. This just is 4 trapezes, 4 the Dancing Princess, and 3 turquoise, and 2 the Fire Juggler, and 4 Crimson, 4 Jumping Jill, 1 Mirror Demon, and we got 4 Eva, 4 Alice, 3 Golden Beast Tamer, and 2 Manticore. Now you could run 4 Golden Beast Tamer, but I find that as soon as you draw 1 past what you're going to ride, it becomes dead weight at that point. I would suggest not running too many, but enough to where you can make sure you actually hit it. So this I have tested for the most part without the break ride on Global. Without break ride, the 12k, because this typically will only be used with Eva. So with this, when you break ride, you can then easily get 12k attackers with that break ride from the Golden Beast. So that becomes like 15k attackers and a booster with, like, say trapezes. Then that's like 21 or higher on all your attacks guaranteed. And so that is the main purpose of all the 12k hitters, and then our Dancing Princess and the Night Skies to make sure that Crimson is still 12k and we get 10k boosters. So we're always hitting like 21 plus 26 or higher is the main goal of this deck, is to just beat stick with a lot of power. So hopefully if you guys will try it out. I think it can definitely work. It might not be as consistent as, say, full Silverthorns, but it is definitely a deck that should be fun to play around, mess around with. And I'll be playing it a little bit next month as well. Now the next set of stuff that I'll be covering is from set 16, which are going to come to Global 3 months later, but it's about to come out in JP. So let's go over that stuff now. So this is my deck pre Set 16's release. If there have been any changes since this video is released, there'll be a video at the top right corner to update you on the changes for this deck. Otherwise, everything that you see in the video is going to stick, but for Set 16, as we are going to get Venus and Zelma, and that is pretty much what's going to fill this deck. So you'll run 4 Zelma and 4 Venus. You'll run either 3 or 4 normal Lugia and either 2 or 1 Lugia reverse, maybe 3 Lugia reverse and 2 Lugia, but that will typically be your deck. I will be running this, and or I'll be swapping Anna out for an 8k booster, so that when Venus is on cross ride, we can use the 8k booster, always hit 21 when attacking the Vanguard. So that I might try and test out over the next month. You'll see me playing it as well, so I do recommend coming to see it. But that is what my recommendation is with both those 2 cards. They're the most crucial cards needed for this deck to be a very competitive deck, and I do recommend building it if possible for Pale Moon. Now there will be another video that you'll see on screen, which is going over all combos you can do specifically for Silver Thorns from Set 13, then Set 16 right after. If you're new to Silver Thorns and would like to know some combos, I do recommend taking a look. Now we're going to go over some of the other deck lists I have before me. I have scoured the internet for everyone's deck list. Now I will say all these decks have their niche, so if you like them, I do recommend checking out all the people shown with the deck from this point forward. Now, I won't be giving my input on these decks in the video, but if you would like to know my view on them, come by my stream at twitch.tv/getsurfer22 or join my Discord in the link below and ask. I will gladly answer you to the best of my ability. Now, if you like the video, smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of the video. Now real quick, I do want to say, I believe he has updated his deck since then. I believe this is it. If not, I do recommend going to his YouTube and or Twitch and asking him what his new build is. Last but not least, Kiriha from JP Winter Cup Top 16.